More manigger? Oh, good. So long. Last time.
Fighters don't get rewards. Our work is always satisfactory, and therefore it's...
I heard you fought well. Your rewards are here, if you want them.
I wonder how though I've realized she could manifest like this. It's still beyond me.
What's this? Who disturbs Captain Black? This will make you feel much better, I assure you.
Master Melkus calls these things mimic fragments, but it's more likely that they're paleo-mimic fragments. Just informing you.
What have they done to my beautiful filing system? Have I mentioned how much I value our alliance? The way
You good?
dispatched the
Of
last
course you
one was
are.
incredible. Not much damage to the general structure. This is salvageable. You're getting rather good at this. Your gifts from Hermaeus Mora are ready for you here.
Have I told you how great it is that you do all the fighting?
My turn to pick the mimic fragment out of an ink puddle. I'm ecstatic.
Make your choice while Master Malchus prepares the portal for you.
No more malligraphies? Excellent! I was concerned that they'd still be here.
It looks tougher than it is. Probably.
Good show! Master Malchus requires this fragment, so I'll just pop it over to him, shall I?
Malligraphies remain. So will I. You move so fluidly. I wonder how many years that took to master. To be right, but I don't think the malligraphies are done. This was my wing to file. I'm glad to see it's largely undisturbed.
wing doesn't look too out of sorts, but I'll have to do a full inventory to be sure.
Don't hesitate to return to the index if you need to resupply.
You fools are beneath me! My shadows will contend with you! What did Lyranth promise you? Why,
I've come to retrieve the Mimic fragment. Carry on.
Huzzah!
Are you done in here? Oh, nearly. That's good then.
Oh, great. You haven't started yet. You're on pace to break archival records.
Oblivion, take you!
Try not to let them kill you. There's still a lot of work here. At last, the ink creatures are gone and I can resume my work.
Good luck. This room, this arc.
I read all that you are. I command you to come here.
I will drown you in ink!
That's it, partner. Give them everything you've got.
Don't hurt me! You challenged me unprepared? I wouldn't want this to be too simple. Let us must test your perseverance. I want to see you run! Kill me all you want. I will still be...
You killed her! Well, this version. She's spreading across the books in this archive. There could be hundreds of Thoat Replicanum. When you're finished here, meet me back where we met. We should talk about what happened. There are more malligraphies and other... You did...
Let's just do what we came here for, and get out of here.
How can I... Speak with me a moment.
For that! Passou!
What do you want?
Come, do your trading here.
Trim my whiskers! Are you the adventurer I prayed for? I am Kuzam Joe, priest of Mara. All morning I've prayed for a sign, and here you stand, sweat shining in her benevolent light. Oh, tell me you've come to save our performance. It's only the blossoming flower of our Heart's Week festivities, a staged proclamation of Mara's message of love and compassion, sure to warm the chests of even the most stone-hearted dullards. There's only one tiny little issue. Our theater troupe lacks passion. I fear their hearts are caged songbirds struggling to find a tune. Speak with the troupe's director. She will know where to best shine your light. Meanwhile, I will gather some coin to pay you for your aid.
What do you want?
One more time, Gadaz. Whenever you are ready.
Release them, Veil Friend!
For the 100th time, Gadaz, it is vile fiend! Oh, let us stop and rest. We will begin again shortly. If you are hoping for an autograph, it will have to wait until after I save this play. Unless, of course, it ruins my career. Oh, my scales shiver at the thought. I think I may be molting. You should have said so sooner. Tell me, are you classically trained? What conservatory did you study at? Are you familiar with my work and its influences? I see. Well, perhaps a fresh set of eyes and ears will do our play good. You will want to speak with our 3 troupe members. The writer, Eshinia, our lead actor, Gadaz, and our choreographer, Telelmi. Help them each, however you can. Excellent! I will leave you to it, and keep myself busy by seeking out a strong drink. My scales are suddenly very tense.
My sweet flower, your petals shine in rebuke of the night's hungering dark. That's not right. He wouldn't describe his lover as something so delicate. It needs bravado. Wait! Oh, perhaps a moose, drinking her fill of moonlight. Oh, that's stupid. Oh dear, did she sound disappointed? I just can't seem to wrap my head around this play. I thought I would write to Gadaz's strengths, really help him shine, but it's not working. He's as emotional as the scenery, and it's all my fault. It's about a warrior rising to meet a great evil that has stolen away his love. How he will stop at nothing to be by their side again, even if it kills him. The main character is brave, dashing, kind-hearted, all the qualities I see in Gadaz. Yes, but it's all my fault. My writing has lost all its rhythm. I find myself tripping on the words, and I wrote them. Was it wrong of me to try to write to Gadaz's strengths? I know he has this character in him, but I fear I'm just getting in his way. course. All this time I've been trying to make his performance choices for him. Make him fit this mold I carved in his likeness. He's a good actor. I know he is. I'll trust him to find his own way there.
Think, Telelmi. An adventurer strikes true at the heart of evil. They do not falter in the face of adversity. But how do you capture such will and determination on the stage? If only this were a ballet, then I could really put on a show. What a treasure! Look at you! All leather and weapons and... Well, the less we investigate that smell, the better, yes. I am struggling with our climactic fight scene. It currently seems so rote, so wooden. Please, show me how an adventurer moves. A delve? The kind filled with brigands and cobwebs and dust? Oh, still your beating heart, Telelmi. You can do this. Onward then, adventurer. Let us sally forth toward inspiration.
Are you my replacement? I told Dreams and Scenes that I just needed a little more time. Who am I fooling? You're washed up, Gadaz. You couldn't squeeze a soliloquy out of a singing horker. Bless her umber scales in your pity for an actor in need. This has never happened before. I've performed for kings, queens, and even a lich or two, but this performance, these words, they're different. You see, I've fallen quite in love with the writer Isinia. Her words could shake the very foundations of Orsinium if she had but a capable performer to bring them to life. I fear that I lack the voice, the heart, the soul.
There has to be some...
Of course. An opinion from a fellow thespian, unburdened by the weight of heartache. I am struggling with the climax of the hero's monologue. He stands atop a hill, bathed in Mara's light, and commands the fiend to release his love. Release them, vile fiend! Yes, yes, of course. He stands at the ready with the warmth of Mara's affectionate light, the very warmth I feel when I read Isinia's words. Thank you.
Don't trust them with those pointy ears. You've got deep, loose pockets.
You're facing the best! Where's the Legion? Every mercenary in Dark Company fights...
Trading right here.
Steady yourself, Telelmi. Exquisite footwork. Breathtaking.
To the city just for the big ones.
How gruesome!
It's the only love he ever gets.
Such poise! That was remarkable! I've never witnessed such a breathtaking act of heroism! It was truly a marvel watching you cleave your way through that delve. Such grace with every strike, such certainty with every spell. I hardly even registered the smell of blood and filth. I was so enraptured. Most certainly. I can hardly keep myself still. I must get right to work before I lose the sharpness of your ferocity. Oh, who am I kidding? I will never forget your commanding presence. Thank you, dear adventurer.
Places, everyone. Let us take it from the top in 3, 2, 1.
A hero returns home to find his meadow ablaze and cottage sunburned. I stood before his manor and raised blade to tusk, sharpening each to a point that could pierce even night's dark veil. Release them, vile fiend! And so we slept soundly atop a bed of flowers, never to be separated again.
Excellent work, everyone. Now rest up before we get back to it.
That was remarkable. Godaz finally embodied the hero. Oh, I knew he had it in him. Thank you, dear stranger, for all the help. We should probably cut the musical number in the Vampire Lord's Court. But otherwise, I think we have something really special here. And Godaz was remarkable, inspiring even. Maybe it's time I have a little chat with him. Godaz, I was transfixed by the way you shaped my words in your mouth. You were stunning.
No, Asenia. It was your words that allowed me to bear my soul. I am clay, molded by your writerly hands.
I do not know how you did it, stranger, but I stand here with muck on my face. I should not have been so hasty to judge you based on your vocation. I am one to talk, after all. A success? It is too early to tell, especially if extra coin is what you're after. I am at least certain that we will make up our losses. With luck, we will earn enough gold to take the play on tour. Do thank Kuzam Joe for us, yes?
I have not heard any loud jeering, and no one has asked for rotten fruit to throw. Does this mean your efforts were a success? Has the troupe finally gotten its act together? Apologies, I could not resist. My heart flutters at this good news. You have saved us all from the many boring and terrible ideas I had to replace the performance. You have my thanks, traveler. Take this as your reward. Is that Mara's light that brightens this hillside? Or simply the warmth of seeing a friend return? Could not stay away from our Hearts Week celebrations, I see. Well, I am glad for it. There's someone I would like you to meet. Is that Mara's light that brightens this hillside? Or... Greetings, friend. I wish to speak with you. Is that Mara's light that brightens this hillside? Or simply the warmth of seeing a friend return? Could not stay away from our Hearts Week celebrations, I see. Well, I am glad for it. There's someone I would like you to meet. A woman approached me in search of a friend, and I cannot allow a lonely soul to wander our celebrations. Her name is Samara Gautier. An interesting woman with a hearty laugh. Would you care to join her and partake in some holiday fun? This Samara seemed familiar with our traditions and mentioned having something particular in mind. Seek her out on the road into Belkarth and find out her plans for yourself. And remember, if you need any help, come speak with me.
Tell me that lovable oaf Kuzam Joe sent you. He should know I have some thoughts about his little Hearts Week celebration. Where's the wine, the frivolity? I even wore my good dancing boots, and all I've done so far is stand around. Indeed I am. Every stitch sore and wink. And don't tell me you are Sanguine's new little helper. Have I got that right? Oh, you and I are going to have so much fun. And there's not a moment to lose. I swear, what are they even teaching in schools these days? Listen, love that diva, but Mara is only half the story. Sanguine has a stake in Hearts Week festivities too, and there are certain traditions that are at risk of getting snuffed out. All in good time. First, we've got to hoof it around Belkarth. Meet me at the Crossroads Tavern, the Gem and Flask, and at a quaint little picnic south of town. Then we can talk about traditions. Who? Sorry, never heard of him.
How goes your dealings with Samara? I have known few people with more menacing a smile than my Sentrat cousins, but still she seemed the friendly sort. Sanguine traditions, huh? Very interesting indeed. Our festivities here are in celebration of Heart's Day, a holiday which does indeed share a date with Sanguine's summoning day. Honoring the Daedric Prince this time of year is not uncommon. Are you worried about summoning the prince to our little festival? Oh, fear not. I am certain he has greater affairs to attend to. If you're worried about the harm that may come from the traditions themselves, well, that is entirely up to you. I won't pretend to be familiar with his traditions, or those that Samara plans to perform with you, but I trust your judgment. After all, Hearts Week is open to both friends and fiends alike. How goes your dealings with Samara?
Welcome to the Gem and Flask, your one-stop shop for rudimentary enchantments and schoolyard poisons. And be warned, Umin is a terrible conversationalist, and intoxicating his brews are not. Not enjoying ourselves, that's for certain. At least, not yet. There's a basket upstairs with some frogs in it. Grab me one, will you? Any of them will do. No need to check their credentials. Did you choose a good one? I wasn't going to tell you this, but there was a correct choice. No going back now. Now begins a lesson in perspective. Mara would have you believe in the inevitability of love, but what's her advice on finding it, huh? Join her priesthood? To find it, you need to take risks. Sometimes that gets you hurt. Other times... Well, wouldn't you like to know? I want you to kiss the frog, and before you start protesting, it's not an idle fancy. Kissing this frog will grant you a new, let's say, perspective. After that, we'll play a little game. You're really going to draw the line at frog kissing? Adventurers these days, why do I even bother? Fine, fine, have it your way. Give that frog a toss. It knows its way home. Welcome to the Crossroads Tavern. Apt name, don't you think? A place for the oldest tradition of all. Chance encounters and casual trysts. But don't get too excited. That's not what you and I are here for. We're here to bless this holy place. Has anyone ever told you how clever you are? See, it wasn't all that long ago that folks used to leave a bowl of blood beneath their bed for good luck. We'll do the same with a toast. Of course, that means we'll need a bottle of blood. You're the enterprising sort. Do what you do best and rummage. Of course, you could also offer up your own blood-red vintage. That is, if you aren't squeamish. I keep a fairly clean knife handy for just the occasion. Your choice.
These fluids are quite pleasant.
Now that's what I call getting into the holiday spirit. Well, if it isn't my sanguine sommelier. Back with a bottle? Hope you haven't stolen any sips without me. That would just be rude. Phenomenal. A toast, then, to chance encounters. Whether they end in love or heartbreak, may they at least be memorable and worth the price of the room. Good work, friend. A tradition well honored. There you are. I was beginning to wonder if you strolled into the lake. Now are you ready for our next tradition? We'll be helping a couple take the plunge, if you will. Over the bridge, a pair of sweethearts enjoy a picnic. They love each other dearly, but neither has the courage to say it. Mara would have them wait for a sign, but I've found lives to be too short to leave to chance. I say we give them a push. I find song to be the best way to grease the wheels of romance. Head on up to Belcarth Bazaar and find Lachlan, good friend of mine. I requested specially made instruments for this very occasion.
Greetings! Care for a set of maracas? Perhaps some castanets? Whatever you're looking for, I am certain I have it.
I've had about enough of this. They can't pay me enough to protect these...
Samara discovered me in the gutters of Daggerfall. I'd been thrown out of a tavern for my laughable attempt at being a bard. She laughed, said even my sobs were without rhythm. And yet she offered me a gift. Sheet music written in a rust-hued ink. Took hold of me the moment I laid eyes on the notes. From that moment on, I could play any instrument I laid my hands on. When I pluck a tune, it isn't my own. It's raucous and lascivious. And nothing like the music I once dreamed of playing. At least now, when I sell instruments, I know I'm helping others pursue their passion. I did not think she'd darken my doorstep so soon. Yes, I have her instruments, though I should warn you, the enchantments she requested are quite garish. As she requested, they instill a voracious fervor. I fear listeners are likely to tear each other limb from limb or go mad from the tune. If she's changed her mind, I do have instruments with gentler effects. Wonderful! That's a weight off my shoulders. The song plucked from these strings will help alleviate the tensions of love left unspoken.
Hope Lachlan wasn't too much of a bore. You know how musicians can be. So particular about their tools. Excellent. Such fine craftsmanship. I just may have to visit Lachlan myself and sing him praises. Stay for the show, won't you? I'm certain it will be fun. Well now, by my count, that's 3 traditions upheld. Have I got that right? I hope you learned a little something from our time together. Can't have Mara's light snuff out all the passion and sharp edges that come with love, can we? Remember me the next time you sip some wine. Now go on back to our priest friend. You best get a move on before Kuzam Joe starts looking for you. Wouldn't want him to think we've run off together, would we? I wouldn't exactly say I promised, but as a fellow twister of words, I'll acquiesce. Why don't you give me your best shot? Give me a flirt worthy of a kiss from Samara Gautier. Oh dear, you'd best see a healer. After all, you adventurers have such filthy mouths. Good try, though.
Don't you have any heart at all?
I sell to the nobility.
My little light returns. How was your time with Samara Gautier? I trust it was entertaining. She seemed the amusing sort. You might be surprised to hear this, but I am happy that the Daedric Prince is getting some attention this holiday. Passion is both fire and light, and harmony only arrives with dedication and patience. Now here, some coin for your efforts. You're back, and not a moment too soon. I am afraid to admit that I am a bit out of my depth, friend. The Blue Sash Guild is in desperate need of help, and only Heartsweek needs your help.
To the great houses.
I've got what you need.
Prices have never been better. Come, do your trading here.
I have no idea what I'm going to say in that letter. Dear Dame Jorvel, I let your daughter stay in the dodgy part of High Rock with a merchant captain. I'm sure she's going to be fine investigating a criminal conspiracy. How are you? All right. The Knight Commander is asking for another meeting. She's in Gonfalon Bay on business at the Ancient Anchor Inn. Apparently she wants to talk, if I have the time. Actually, it seems quite informal. Maybe Commander Jorvel heard from Aurelia. Remember, Aurelia and Marso had plans to investigate a conspiracy in Rivenspire. If there's been a development, we should head to Gonfalon as soon as we can. It will be good to catch up with Commander Jorvel. I've been thinking about her and Aurelia quite a bit lately. Just whatever you do, don't order any All Flags rum at the tavern. I've seen sailors use it for paint remover.
Can't take those stairs like I used to. Maybe I can work the kitchen instead.
You can't ask much more than an honest day's work, can you? A few coins to keep a roof over my head and food in my stomach is all I need.
The Mages Guild has finally granted my request to study druidic magic, but some of the druids are being quite problematic. Those of the Stonewall Circle are friendly enough, but they reveal precious little, and the Eldertide are downright hostile.
This place has the best drink anywhere in Gonfalon Bay. Quite roomy, too, although I'm sure you've already noticed that. Say what you will about the dirty business that goes on here, but all things considered, it's a good spot to be.
Leave me to my drink, citizen.
Fair day. Thank you for coming to speak with me, both of you. I've been in regular correspondence with Aurelia since your last adventure. Unfortunately, her letters have stopped, and I'm worried. She's been keeping me abreast of her investigation. The princess detective, I've taken to calling her. Aurelia still believes she can retrieve the money stolen from Isabel's family. She feels quite guilty about it. Apparently quite well. Aurelia's last message was all smiles. It's on the table, there. Please, take it with you. She and Marceau would visit soon, she said, back home to give Isabel the good news. Will you return to Rivenspire? See how she's doing? Thank you. And if I may, I also need to thank you for a more personal matter. My relationship with my daughter has gotten better, significantly better, as a result of her time spent with you. I hope you find her safe. Good luck, traveler.
Oh, look at this. She sounds so sure of herself, investigating crime in Fell's Run, and she's so friendly with her mother. I told myself that I wouldn't rush off to rescue her again. She clearly didn't want my help. You know me all too well, my friend. Some of this hurts to read. Why didn't Aurelia tell me she blamed herself? And enough that she feared speaking with me? That girl, I swear to Stendar. Yes, it's... Drake. I'm finally a good influence on her, and she might be missing? Let's head to Fell's Run. We're not going to learn anything standing here smelling the rum fumes.
Over here, I could use your help.
Too old, my tusk. I'll show him too old.
Funny how the inn is always the biggest building in these small towns. Maybe we should start there.
I just confirmed it, dear child. He's there. I know it.
All right, we have to organize. By the divines, Izzy! I'm so glad to see you. I'm so grateful you've come, even if I was a bit of a beef with the last time you saw me. I am worried sick. Captain Marceau has been taken captive. I'm fine. Captain Marceau and I were following up on that criminal conspiracy we uncovered in North Point. You remember, Kiv Linder stole Isabel's signet ring and managed to cause her family some trouble. Yes! Kiv owed money to someone named Viticia Marcotte. She's part of a minor noble family here in Rivenspire. Apparently they were part of King Rancer's traitorous army during that terrible civil war. Marceau went to meet an informant to gather one final piece of evidence, and some brigands working for Viticia snapped him up. That witch sent me a letter demanding I leave Rivenspire and abandon the investigation, or Marceau would die. My friend here is a talented mage. He used a seeking spell to find a, keepsake Marceau has with him. He's being held in Obsidian Scar, that horrible dungeon to the west. I was just about to organize a search party. Please, will you help him?
We'll go find your captain, Aurelia. Just stay here. Stay safe.
I'm so glad you came. I feel better already, just knowing you're going after Marceau.
Let's get in there. If they've hurt Marceau, I swear to Stendar. Stow your weapons, my friend. We've won. Over there, it's him! Captain Marceau, we're here!
Oh, you are a handsome sight. Thank the eight.
Let's get you out of here, Captain. Aurelia is worried sick.
Thank you both. I thought I was going to end up in an ogre's belly.
We're still standing. Be proud.
Oh, you were sent by Lecky himself. Thank you, my friends.
Aurelia figured out where you were, Captain. She deserves the credit.
I can't thank you enough. I spent most of my time in that cell worried Aurelia would raise a search party and come storming through the front door. Just getting out into the fresh air is an improvement. That place was a nightmare. Brigands, Daedra, rats. I wasn't sure if I'd end up with a knife in my gut or eaten by Ogrim. Ah, I tell you what, my friend, that woman is like the sea. She'd come roaring in and smash aside those in her path. Here, I can get back to the Fells Run on my own. You two go ahead and let Aurelia know I'm safe.
Over here, quickly! They have Aurelia! Ah, it's you. Please, you've got to help Miss Aurelia. She was snatched by a nasty-looking brigand. One of the children ran up to tell me. If you hurry, they can't be too far. Apparently she was giving them quite a hard time. The child said Aurelia called the brigand Vetitia. Isn't she the one that kidnapped Marceau? She went north, toward the old alien ruin northeast of town. I bet that Vetitia took her there.
Drake, I'm going to bounce this Vetitia across the turf when we find her.
Got this.
We have to be close.
You wait.
The marker. One less villain to trouble the world.
My friends will
Let's
find
help
me.
Aurelia. Thanks, Stendar. You're all right.
Oh, Aurelia.
Marceau! Oh, Izzy, thank you. I knew you would find him.
I am truly glad that both of you are safe, but it's dangerous out here. Move your butts.
She's right. Marceau, let's go home. Back to High Isle.
Oh, absolutely, sweetheart. Let's go home.
Izzy, we'll stay at the Ancient Anchor. You and your friend should come see us when you're back in Gonfalon Bay.
What? What just happened? Yes, my friend, I caught that. What a day. You know what? I joke, but I am glad they're going home. Marceau is a good man, and I imagine they'll want to talk to the Knight Commander. I do. Let's go see those crazy kids in Gonfalon Bay. Our friendship has withstood some rocky seas the last few days, but it will make me happy to see her finally at ease.
Aurelia, Isabel is here. I'm so glad you came.
Indeed I am. It will be a welcome break from Mother lecturing me.
Aurelia, I am just a room away. Stow your sass.
My friend! May I count you as my friend? You're very dear to Isabel, and she's very dear to me, so I'm very glad you both could make it. Marceau and I have been talking with Mother. We also paid a visit to Lord and Lady Valois. Don't give me that look over their shoulder, Izzy. Yes, I've been talking to your parents. It's all settled. I owned up to my folly with the signet ring. Izzy's parents were very kind, especially after we explained all we did to resolve things. We also wanted their permission. Marceau insisted if I was to sail with him, they had to know. I will. Our own little adventures. Perhaps more mysteries to investigate. In any case, none of this would have been possible without you and Isabel. Marceau and I are so happy. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Mother says Isabel has been a good influence. I guess there's something to that.
Stendar's got to be smiling on us. My family's coin and reputation are safe. Aurelia and Marceau are in love. Drake, I think even the Knight Commander's mood has thawed a bit. I'm tired, but happy. My life has changed so quickly it made my head spin. And the part that twisted me up the most was my changing feelings. And my changing friendship. I'm not the little girl who gave her friend a ring. And she's not some entitled princess. I think she truly cares for Marceau. You can see it in every word, every gesture. Divines help me. I've read too many romance novels. Are you pulling my leg? Look at all we've done together. We dominated the Sapphire tournament and freed my childhood crush from a stupid promise. We recovered a lost signet ring that could have cost my family dearly. You met the Lord and Lady Valois. We unlocked Aurelia's passion for investigation, brought her together with her true love, and defeated a rebel madwoman. Why in Stendar's name would I stop adventuring with you? Think what could happen next. Traveling with you has made me a better knight, a better person. You are one of my very best friends. My life changed when we won the Sapphire tourney together, and now I can't wait to see what awaits us next. Aurelia, I hope you know we're here for you if you need us again. But I hope our days of coming to your rescue are at an end.
Me too. Same to you, Dame Valois. You two are traveling all over, so you have no excuse not to meet up with us from time to time.
Deal. Look after Marceau, all right? And Stendar keep you safe, Aurelia Jorvel.
How can I help? Greetings.
free! Back to oblivion with you.
This is the perfect spot to create the next portal. It has the best temporal elasticity.
Prepare your mind for our crusade. I must admit, you are killing them quickly. I hate to be right, but I don't think the maligraphies are done. You protected eons of knowledge from devastation.
We should get another mimic fragment from this maligraphy.
Riding with you, it's never dull. Lay on!
My turn to pick the mimic fragment out of an ink puddle. I'm ecstatic.
Over here, mortal, with the rewards. I do hope you'll choose something interesting.
Verses and visions aren't just gifts. They make your fights more interesting.
I recognize this one. And if I were here for academic purposes, that'd be a good thing.
Good show! Master Malchus requires this fragment, so I'll just pop it over to him, shall I?
All Tadun.
Fan out!
What do you say to some celebratory sweets?
Scatter! Just the mortal we needed. None shall best your ink-slaying prowess.
Would you mind fighting slower? I can barely record your movements for posterity.
Side by side!
Where is that fragment? Aha! Don't
What's the
worry.
story behind this,
I
I
have
wonder?
it. See? All safe with me.
Don't mind me. I'm just noting the issues here. Try not to stand in puddles. muscles when you're fighting.
Get back, fiends!
This is the most violence the Archive has ever seen. That's a thought worth filing.
Get back, fiends!
Make your choice while Master Malkest prepares the portal for you.
made it this far. Keep it up.
Your lives are hers, as they have always been. Warriors of light, join me! By her will, we stand united! I shine in perfect glory! Her power courses through me!
Where is the Mimic fragment? Oh, there it is. Master Malchus says
today.
You do good work.
I want to see what you make of this battlefield. Once more, my friend, the fray awaits! Onward, soldier! Brace for the fight! Such feats of strength and violence! I look forward to your next demonstration. Jolly good and well done! These enemies were hardly a challenge for you!
I know you. I control you. I summon you here.
Little reflections, little power. Your attacks grow dull. The ripples say it's time to act.
I have no need of this anymore. Don't hurt me. Swords are sharper than quills.
Hey you! Flattering collection of consonants!
I am one of many. You cannot find us all. This is who's been sent to kill me?
You killed her! Well, this version, she's spreading across the books in this archive. There could be hundreds of Thoat Replicanum. When you're finished here, meet me back where we met. We should talk about what happened. You did...
I'm hearing troubling rumors about Ashen Scar. Undead, mainly. I guess I can mark visiting there off my list.
Ah, yes. The stories of an undead plague there makes this one's fur stand on end. Will we be seeing throngs of undead marching out of there next? This!
You haven't heard that a necromancer is trying to stop the undead. I would not be surprised if you haven't. Because why would a necromancer try to stop undead?
More likely.
What do the...
Speak with me a moment.
Hello, my friend. You seem to think that Pakruti is a good egg, even though you know he is slightly cracked. Pakruti appreciates that. Heart of Mara, a bonus reward. A monumental reward. Select your rewards, my friend. Exceptional. Ah. Choose a reward. These precious gems can be traded for valuable rewards. Bright moons, a bonus reward. These gems can be traded for special rewards in the store. Make a selection to reveal your rewards. Time for a repeat performance? Your crates are gone, but there are always more available. There are many spectacular rewards that a crate could contain. You can view this excellent selection by previewing a crate. Until next time. Fortune favor you, my friend. Farewell, my good friend. Pakruti is pleased to see you. You have no crates just now. More can be found on the store, my friend. May luck follow you.
Speak with me a moment. May I be of service?